This is Eldad. Have you ever been around some people who are really toxic? I'm talking about work colleagues. Now, I've had quite a few jobs in my life, and I've worked in organisations where there's been quite a lot of men and women. But this one particular organisation I was working at, there was a hell of a lot of women as compared to men. Now, every organisation has their mother hen. This one organisation I was working at, this mother hen, she always got into everybody's business, want to know the ins and outs of their business, of their work life and of their personal life. I can remember one time a lady by the name of Jay came into work with a really nice car. Mother hen was looking out the window, and then she sat back down and started to whisper with her friends. And as Jay came into the office, she turned and said to Jay, that car that you're driving, that's a really nice car. Oh, where do you get that car from? And then Jay said, my husband's grandmother actually died, and she left it, so she left some inheritance to him. And that's how we managed to buy this car. Oh, that's such a nice car. I was wondering, and the rest of the staff, how you managed to buy such a nice car. But now I kind of understand. I was thinking, on your wages, there's no way that you could buy a car like that. Anyway, after Jay walks out the office, she started bitching. This is the mother hen. No, I can't see how she can afford a car. Oh, look at her. She thinks that she's so nice. Oh, I don't know. And she's sending her kids to private schools and blah blah blah. Anyway, Jay comes back into the office, and Mother hen turns around and she says, oh, you're wearing a really nice top. I like that top. Oh, it really suits you. Now, women sometimes can be really bitchy. They don't really mean what they say. Oh, I really like that top. That top really suits you. Oh, where did you buy it? Oh, I bought it from Marks and Spencer. Oh, you really like it, do you? Do you really like this top? And Mother hen, really, you can see that she doesn't really like the woman's top. She's just trying to find some topic of conversation. Anyway, the woman turned around Jay and she says, I bought this top about a year ago when we was in Paris, me and my husband. So Mother hen turns around and says, what, you've been to Paris? But that's really expensive, isn't it? How did you afford to go to Paris? Well, we budgeted. We saved up all our money and we stopped going out so often on the weekends and buying loads of food. We always used to buy takeaways about 2 or 3 times a week, but we decided to cut back on that, and that's how we managed to go to Paris. So now Mother hen, he's they are with all their friends, and half these women hate each other anyway. They're working with each other, they're all in each other's business at work, all in their social life as well. There's no parameter between the social life that they have and the work life. It's all kind of mixed into one. As soon as Mother hen's walked away, all the other women start commenting, making bitchy, snidey comments. No, complete. Oh, really? Yeah. And as soon as Mother hen comes back into the office, everyone goes quiet. Them ones there. They'll go quiet. And as soon as Mother hen steps out again, it's... Oh, I can't believe she said that. Oh, did she? Oh, when did she say that? Oh, she said that. Oh, yeah. Then Mother hen comes back in. Mother hen sits down and she's looking and thinking, what's going on here then? And one of her workmates, Mother hen's workmates, she walks out. And then they all start bitching behind her back. Ooh, you're about. And her husband was having an affair with another woman. Do you know about that? Yes, her husband was having an affair with another woman. And she found out. Oh my God. And a lot of women I've worked with, as I say, are very, very toxic. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. And then I'm talking about this one particular company anyway. There was a woman called a Fufu, a black woman, and she used to sit in a corner. She never mixed with anyone. She kept her work life and her personal life quite separate. Now these women used to say, oh that Fufu, oh, she thinks she's so much better than everyone else, doesn't she? I mean, look at her. Look at her Fufu. She never mixes with us. She never comes and sits with us during the dinner time. Right? What does she not mix with us? She thinks she's so much better than us. Look at her. With her chest up in the air and her head up in the hair. What it was, a Fufu was aware of these women. She knew that they were toxic. So rather than getting involved, she come into work, she done her work, and went home. She came into work, done her work, and then went home. She didn't feel the need to have to mix with all these other women. And these women asking her about her social life, her personal life, asking her about where her kids go to school, how long she'd been married, what kind of kids has she got? Are they rude kids? Are they stubborn kids? How old are they? Who does their kids go out with? What kind of car she drives? How much she paid for her house? How often she goes out? How often she goes on holiday? A Fufu didn't get involved with any of this shit. A Fufu kept herself to herself. So you know what happens when people keep themselves to themselves? Their work colleagues will turn around and try and find some way of making up some story about them, like a Fufu. Yeah, the work colleagues will make up some story about them because they can't find out the truth. A Fufu kept herself to herself. So therefore, her work colleagues had to find some way of making up some stories about a Fufu. You see, because these women couldn't find a way into a Fufu's personal life, they'd have to try and dig up some dirt. They'd probably look into her work life and try and find out things like how often she turned up to work late, how much time she had off sick. The amount of information they gave about their personal lives. I think, boy, even bank account details and everything. I can't believe just how naive some of these people were. I remember one time, Mother Hen said, "Oh, you know that what's his name? Thomas, who works in HR. I can't stand him." And the other girls were saying, yes, I don't like him either. I can't stand him. No. And look at him, he's got this air of arrogance about him. And the stupid socks that he wears and a stupid tie. All these colourful ties and stupid socks and all. I turned around and said, like, you talking about Thomas Henry? They said, yeah. I said, do you know that Thomas happens to be my brother-in-law? And they all went really quiet. They were really stunned. I was just playing a trick on them. I was not related to this person. I just wanted to basically have a laugh. So they said, get out of here. No way. You can't be related to Thomas. I said, yes, I am. I've been married to his sister for about 10 years now. So he's my brother-in-law. You're having a son. I don't believe you. No way. I said, like, next time you see Thomas, ask Thomas if I am his brother-in-law. You ask Thomas next time you see him if I'm his brother-in-law. I said, look, I got his telephone number here if you wanna see. And you know what? They never discuss Thomas again in front of me. They never discuss Thomas again in front of me. Believe how people could discuss their private lives and go so much into detail about their private lives. Even talking about things about their children's partners or about their children. And I'm sure if their children heard them talking about them in this way, they'd be very upset. They talk about also the tattoos that they've got in private places, such as on their ass or their hips or other places. It's almost like being in a social club or in a disco. The boundaries between working life and private life, I take it that someone like Mother Hen has hardly any friends outside of work. Her home personal life is boring. So she has to dig up a little bit of dirt about people and bitch and gossip behind people's backs. But she's not the only one, because other workmates are doing the same. They all bitch rights. The moral of the story is try and keep your personal life and your working life separate. Because you start mixing the two, and I can guarantee there'll be people in your workplace who will try and use this information against you. Keep your work life and your personal life separate. I'll say again, you need to keep the dichotomy of your working life and your private life separate. It's okay to go out with your workmates occasionally for drinks. It's okay to talk to your workmates, but don't divulge very personal things about yourself.